This is a simple communicative task where students immediately have concrete proof of whether they have performed it successfully or not. The students practice describing pictures, and you can also use it to work on prepositions of place and movement and comparatives. One interesting thing about the activity is how the teacher moves out of the limelight and for a great portion of the activity is more an observer.
I need a volunteer. Who would like to be a volunteer for the next activity? Charo, excellent. Can you come here, Charo? Charo, are you a good artist?
Yes, of course.
Excellent. That's good, because this activity, you need to draw a little bit, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to give a picture to everybody else in the class. Your pictures are all exactly the same, but it's very important that Charo cannot see your picture. Okay? I will explain in a minute what we do with the picture. At the moment, I give you the picture and keep it to yourself. Okay? So, remember, secret. Now, is the picture very complicated or not very complicated?
No.
Not very. That's because I was the artist. What happens now is, I want you to help Charo, because Charo here, this is Charo's picture. And Charo has to draw exactly the same picture that you have. Okay? So to do that, you need to help Charo to describe the picture, and Charo will draw. If you think that what Charo is drawing is not exactly correct, you need to tell her, because at the end, the picture should be 99% the same. Charo, I want you to choose. They will put their hands up. You choose who helps you to describe. If you don't understand, you ask them to repeat.
Okay.
Okay, let's begin then. Remember, if you want to help Charo, then hands up.
First of all, you have to draw the ground, and it's a parallel line.
Horizontal?
Yeah. And then, just the left of the paper, there's a tree.
A tree. Okay.
While the volunteer is drawing, I try to get out of the way so that students are doing all the talking.
School. A school.
Meanwhile, I make a note of any particular mistakes or things to point out at the end of the activity. I only get involved if there's a breakdown in communication between the students.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay, we happy? Charo, do you want to see the original picture?
Yes.
Okay, let's show Charo the picture. And you have to give yourself a mark out of 10 then. How similar is it?
10.
10. I think it's excellent, yeah? Do we agree?
Yes.
Good round of applause for Charo. Thank you, Charo.
You're welcome.
You can have a seat again, Charo, if you like. Kevin, I think you said like the tree, you said the left. What preposition do we use with the left or the right? On the right, on the left, yeah?
I usually pick out general widespread mistakes at the feedback stage, or I feed in useful words that they have had problems with during the activity.
Okay, at the back of her head. Okay, that was excellent.
Once the students have done this as a whole group, they can work in pairs, either with another of your pictures or letting one person invent a picture and then describing it to their partner. Of course, the artistic merit of the drawing is not important. The important thing is whether the students can be accurate giving and understanding descriptions and instructions. The task is a bit out of the ordinary, so it's both motivating and memorable for the students. Don't forget to check out the Gateway Facebook page, where there are weekly teaching tips to help you with your lessons and also access to Gateway worksheets.